anything that represents your ancestor is attack on your foundation. Our people have been ignorant of this for so long, and after touching briefly on this topic, you understand where I'm going. You understand why we need to retrace our steps, unless we want to be totally exterminated. But if we truly want to continue to exist as a race, there are corrections we have to make. Some corrections without minding whose source is God, without looking face, without looking back on anybody or anybody. Maybe what will people say? What will people say? Those who are looking at their face, what will they say? Where are they? Now you are in a dire situation. Now you are facing existential threats. Where are they? You need to correct everything that's contributed in what we're suffering today. You don't need to allow your children to inherit those things if you truly love them. We're going to start very soon. Let's play some music regarding the topic. Please share the space. Today is Sunday. I think today is very, very good for this topic what we're about to discuss here. Today is good for it. But it will not last long. Then after we will bring the space down and they go into another topic. Foundation is very, very important in everything. We know the importance of foundation. Without foundation, there's no structure that will stand. In every structure, there is foundation. And when the foundation of such structure is attacked, what happened to that structure? The structure will collapse. You can change the color of a building. It can change the roof. It can change many things, but you cannot change the foundation. You cannot remove the foundation and the building will stand. You cannot attack the foundation and the building will stand. Immediately you attack the foundation, the structure will collapse. Today, as a race, as a people, what is our foundation? What is your foundation and who is our foundation? And what are those importance of protecting our foundation? And what are the enemies? What are the things the enemies doing? What are the things the enemies of our existence, our common enemy? What are the things they have been doing that is affecting our foundation? What are the things they are using the enablers in our land to do that is affecting our foundation? We need to know. Because you see how all of us has contributed in attacking our foundation. And we're surprised to know that those things pave way for what is going on today. And what are we going to do to correct those things? You know, there are certain things when you bring the topic, some people's mind will bias, some people it will hurt their mind without knowing that thing that they are running for is actually what they need to know. That thing their mind don't accept, that thing they see as a no-go area is actually the things they need to address. You know, there's some topic you bring, some people will feel bad. You know, don't go that area. No. That means you have not started. That means you are not ready. Those areas you don't want to touch, those topics you don't want to discuss are the things you need to know. You need to know it. And when you know those things, you will know why you are going through what you are going through. You know why the enemy are doing what they're doing. I said There are things I want you to name, whatever. If you don't learn anything in what I'm saying, I want you to take these 3 things I'm about to say here now before I go into the song I want to play. Nobody, no country, no group or no individual will leave his or her country to bring you what will benefit you in your land. That whether to force you or to persuade you to accept it. Again, number 2, anything that will deprive you from uniting with your people when is necessary, anything that will deprive you from activating unity or purpose when it's necessary, that thing that deprives you, that, and the person who brings those things are your worst enemy. And anything that will deprive you or will push you into being in enmity with your ancestors, that will make you to urinate on the grave of your ancestors, that will make you to insult your ancestors, that thing is your worst enemy. And what that thing is doing is pushing you to attack your foundation. You are attacking your foundation. And when you attack your foundation, your spiritual protection is reducing. You are making yourself vulnerable spiritually. And when you are vulnerable spiritually, what happens? We all agree that spiritual control is physical. When your foundation is being attacked, you are attacking your spiritual protection. Those things that push you into attacking your foundation unknowingly, ignorantly, are your worst enemy. You need to get rid of those things. Because when your foundation is weak, you are collapsing. You are collapsing. Who are your foundation and what is your foundation? How are you attacking? What are the things you are doing that show that you are attacking your foundation? I'm coming. This topic is not for everybody. If you don't like it, please, it's not necessary you listen. It's for those who who want to know. It's not compulsory. It's not mandatory you listen to it. So it's not for everybody. If you know you don't want to listen to it, kindly exit. But is any Biafran who actually want to correct the irregularity, to retrace our steps so that we will not be suffering in the midst of modern abundance, will not be living like a slave in our own land, will not be in our land and the enemy will cross 7 rivers, 7 countries, come to our land, attack our women, rape our women, desecrate our land, shed blood, and go unpunished, go unchallenged. You think it's ordinary? It's because they are powerful? You think because they are powerful? No, not because they are powerful. Because for over the years, you have been used by enemies who pretend to be there for you, pretend to be to love you, who pretends to be good for you, to attack your foundation, thereby making you spiritually vulnerable, thereby making you be in enmity with your ancestors, thereby making your spiritual protection very weak. That is why somebody will just come to your land and attack your foundation.
We hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything, anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force.
What happened in Ghana last night is that the army coming for us. It rained. It rained last night. We read the history books that they killed African leaders. We will not write such books anymore. We won't read such books anymore. The next set of books we read will be about how we conquered the Europeans. They came and conquered us. We will rewrite the books and we will conquer them and drive them out of our lands. So we stand here firmly with Ibrahim Traoré and all true African leaders. We don't have time for no Afrikaans leaders or no Africanots leaders. It rained. It rained last night. We read the history books that they killed African leaders. We will not write such books anymore. We won't read such books anymore. The next set of books we read will be about how we conquered the Europeans. They came and conquered us. We will rewrite the books and we will conquer them and drive them out of our lands. So we stand here firmly with Ibrahim Traoré and all true African leaders. We don't have time for no Afrikaans leaders or no Africanots leaders. We don't have time for puppets and sellouts and coconuts. We're here for real African leaders. So I stand firmly with Ibrahim Traoré. And that's why I am here. From here, we'll go to the Burkina embassy to show solidarity there. We'll keep talking, we'll keep marching, we'll keep using social media. Social media is so powerful. This revolution will be televised.
Social media is so powerful. Are you sharing it? What are you doing with your platform? Are you sharing this? You that is listening, are you sharing it? Social media is powerful. If our forefathers could do it without social media, what are you doing with your own platform?
Embassy to show solidarity there. We'll keep talking, we'll keep marching, we'll keep using social media. Social media is so powerful. This revolution will be televised. When they killed Sankara, there was no social media. By returning to social media, we will keep going. So we'll keep going. Let's not give up. And I think the most important thing as well, turn to your shrines, turn to your African gods. It works. We have to use our African beliefs to fight these people. This is
turn to your African God, talk to your shrine, talk to your forefathers, talk to the land, talk to the soil.
God, it works. We have to use our African beliefs to fight these people. This is a spiritual battle. Last night, after we all went to our shrines and things, what happened in Ghana last night is that
it works. Our forefathers cannot let us die for nothing. If they have fought before, they will encourage us spiritually to fight it again. This is a spiritual warfare. Ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ. Onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ. Onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ.
It rained last night. We read the history books that they killed. We will not write such books anymore. We won't read such books anymore. The next set of books we read will be about how we conquered the Europeans. They came and conquered us. We will rewrite the books and we will
We are going to rewrite the book. Are you ready, Biafrans? Are you ready to rewrite the book? Are you ready to rewrite this book? They conquered our forefathers before. We are going to conquer them this time around. Join us and rewrite this book. It is high time. We have suffered enough. It is high time. We have suffered enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
bụ ya mere ndị Igbo ji wee na-etughị ebighị ebi. Ndị nsọ na-abụ oche eze gị okirikiri ha na-akpụ isi ala nye gị, ọbụladị ndị okenye oru 2 na 4 bụ ndị na-atụ mkpọ ọlaedo na ala, ha niile so na-ede nsọ Chineke nna nke igwe. N'ụtụtụ a, ehihie, abalị, n'ụwa niile ebe ụmụ gị gbasasịrị ụkwa ka nna nke ebere dị ngọzi ka anyị na-akpọkọta ha eze ebube n'ime eluigwe wee na-arịọ gị ma mma gị na ebere gị amara gị na ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị nọ. Anyị wee na-arịọ ka iru gị wee chaa n'ebe anyị nọ. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị ezi ebube dị ngọzi ka igwe tinye ọgbaghara n'etiti ndị iro, ka ha rapụ ndị kụziri ka ha wee meriri anyị onye bụ m na Chineke nna dị nsọ, ka aka nsị ndị dị etu a wee baa ha ọnụ, iji ebere kwesị bụ zuu wee laa ya n'iyi. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị onye na-adịgide ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, biko ka igwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ọsọ ọsọ nna nke ebere na ụmụ gị atakwala n'ahụhụ. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị wee na anyị ezi echiche na amamihe, mmekọrịta nwanne na nwanne ịdị n'otu ọganiru. Anaghị bụ onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana ọbụla onye kere ya. Ọ bụ ya mere ndị Igbo ji wee na-etughị ebighị ebi.
Na-ede ise na comment section. All this music can't change our copyright. I can not join him man. Go near can and that's a mere horror. Ọ
bụ ya mere ndị Igbo ji wee na-etughị ebighị ebi. Ndị nsọ na-abụ oche eze gị okirikiri ha na-akpụ isi ala nye gị, ọbụladị ndị okenye oru 2 na 4 bụ ndị na-atụ mkpọ ọlaedo na ala, ha niile so na-ede nsọ Chineke nna nke igwe. N'ụtụtụ a, ehihie, abalị, n'ụwa niile ebe ụmụ gị gbasasịrị ụkwa ka nna nke ebere dị ngọzi ka anyị na-akpọkọta ha eze ebube n'ime eluigwe wee na-arịọ gị ma mma gị na ebere gị amara gị na ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị nọ. Anyị wee na-arịọ ka iru gị wee chaa n'ebe anyị nọ. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị ezi ebube dị ngọzi ka igwe tinye ọgbaghara n'etiti ndị iro, ka ha rapụ ndị kụziri ka ha wee meriri anyị onye bụ m na Chineke nna dị nsọ, ka aka nsị ndị dị etu a wee baa ha ọnụ, iji ebere kwesị bụ zuu wee laa ya n'iyi. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị onye na-adịgide ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, biko ka igwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ọsọ ọsọ nna nke ebere na ụmụ gị atakwala n'ahụhụ. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị wee na anyị ezi echiche na amamihe, mmekọrịta nwanne na nwanne ịdị n'otu ọganiru. Anaghị bụ onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana ọmaghị onye kere ya. Ọ bụ ya mere ndị Igbo ji wee na-etughị ebighị ebi. Ndị nsọ na-abụ.
Massive. We've introduced a deportation bill because from next year, 2 million immigrants could automatically claim British citizenship. 2 million people. That's nearly twice the population of Birmingham. That's massive. We've introduced a deportation bill because we're committed to bringing immigration down. Back in February, we demanded Labour triple the time for new immigrants to get a British passport. They voted it down. And now they've brought in some half-assed version that's not going to work. Here's what will work. Deport all foreign criminals. Mandatory age checks. No more pretending to be kids. Tougher visa rules and salary thresholds. Disapply the Human Rights Act to immigration cases. No more abusing human rights laws to dodge deportations. Make asylum support repayable. And no permanent right to stay in the UK if you've relied on benefits. Until that's law, we won't fix this. Labour should adopt it now. It's time to get tough. That's what the Conservatives' deportation bill delivers. And we're going to go further. Our country is a home, not a hotel. And if we don't defend it, no one else will.
Ọka myself sochu na-asị onye ọbụla ka ndị na-anaghị ekwu okwu nwere onwe malụ benefit ka anyị ncha nwee ike wee na maka ọ bụrụ na a na-ekwu ya ọ dịka ma ndị ji blue card ma ndị ji blue red passport ma ndị ji dị diamond passport onye ọ na vote akpa ya ka anyị na-aje dozie ebe anyị ndị ụchụ bute na akpa ka anyị ncha nawa ọ bụrụ ọkụ mmụọ ka ọ bụ ilu anyị ncha dagbusie dị ọkụ unu anaghị achọ ihe unu na-eme ka unu wee mezie ebe nna unu gbapụtara obodo oyibo bịa ebe azọ ha freedom wee nweta mad people everywhere. A na-ekwu okwu nwere onwe ha onye ọbụla ewere nwa ya mee debe ahụ one side face here, the other side. Okay, so no basa here.
I'd make this video for both Cameroonians and Ambazonians. I'd make this video for both Cameroonians and Ambazonians living in the United States concerning TPS. We all don't see the tweet when Mr. Tibonagi Maker, where they call on all Ambazonian leaders, make they unite in order for them to engage the US officials, where they go extend the TPS. If you now read that tweet very well, Mr. Tibonagi no mention make all Cameroon leaders make they come together. He said make all Ambazonian leaders make they come together. What means the protection status not only for Ambazonians, not be for Cameroonians. Why are they bring all these things? Now because the best one at the same on the screen. Use Mexico road, enter the United States, lie the US government, say that because of Ambazonian war, make them leave the country. After the US government don't grant him refugee status, it turn back to promote the same country where they commit genocide. And I want to use this opportunity for appeal for President Donald Trump. Say I believe the US is an advanced country where if it dictate best way come out from Cameroon and best way come out for Ambazonia. Because the only people where they grant them refugee status now only Ambazonia. Because now for Ambazonia, what they know before Cameroon. And I also beg President Donald Trump, say me deport all Cameroonians, all Cameroonians, all of them. Because war not there for their country. From their name, it go fit dictate who be Ambazonia and who be Cameroon. We are not going to use Ambazonian war. Gain una refugee status. After una don't condemn us, una be confused. But Donald Trump deport all these people and have mercy on Ambazonians. Because you know it, if you deport Ambazonians and they back home, you send them back for fire. Through their names, you will dictate who be Ambazonians and who be Cameroon. All these people don't deserve protection. They find Cameroon, they find peaceful, lovely. Oh, Mama me. Cameroon a very nice place. That means only peace. You just sleep come over any time, no man of you worry you. That means you come on nice, you watch nicely. That means Cameroon peaceful. Peaceful for that kind of level, not dark. But for Ambazonia, genocide go on. Protect our people. Protect our people and deport all Cameroonians.
Deport all Nigerians, so all Nigerians should be deported. They love Nigeria, but they there for America. Deport all of them, Donald Trump, if you they listen to us. Anybody that is claiming to be Nigeria, carry all of them, go back to their Nigeria, make them go there, go enjoy them. Mad people everywhere. Only Biafrans. Even some Biafrans where want support Nigeria. After they go begin they support Nigeria, after they use Biafra collect Aduro. Mad people everywhere. Our forefathers fought it.
No, we are not going to surrender. Do you think?
No, they say they will never give up. They say they will fight for the last time.
Biafra is at the moment experiencing jungle justice, which is the justice of might is right. Because we're under an economic blockade, we're under a propaganda blockade, we're under a diplomatic blockade. Nobody sees what we are suffering, nobody hears what we are suffering, and as a result of that, the wrong story is presented to the world. We are not heard, and therefore we cannot be judged except on the basis of the lies being told about us. When we have been able to overcome this jungle justice and we are heard, then we will then get the civilized justice, because our case will be brought into the open. And once the case is in the open, You cannot play tricks. We are now.
Let me see if onye is back. Oh no, can I go to go? We don't want them alone now.
Not let nobody deceive you. Let no one deceive you into secreting that thing you are told that your people forbid. For example, in my place, we don't hurt python. We see python as a deity, harmless to any indigenous of my place. I can carry it, it cannot hurt me. Anytime it hurt you as an indigenous, you know that you have done something evil. You have soiled your hand. If python bites you in my place, that means go and check yourself. Okay? And when new baby is born, we just come. It will come. If you are there, if you take the powder, you tell the python the mother is okay, the baby is okay. You throw the powder to then you move around and go. If you don't want, you can take it with your hand and go and put it to the nearby bush. It will go. Okay? And when you mistakenly hurt the python or you kill the python, you will do some things like as the way you are burying human being. Okay? If stranger come and do it, kill the python, and you see it, you refuse to talk, you are the one that will suffer the punishment. Okay? So when you deliberately, when you kill it by mistake, the punishment, the punishment is not unlike when you decided to, let me do this, nothing will happen. So when you are born in your place, you hear that your people forbid something like this, your people don't do something like this, don't come and say somebody from a stranger will come and put you into going against that. As long as it's not harmful to anybody, it's not hurting anybody, but just keep that. Don't go and desecrate it. You are born, they tell your parents don't eat something like this, they don't eat something like this. Your people don't eat something like this. Don't go. When you eat it, if you have actually defiled your mouth, okay, they have all those things. When you were born, you see something that represents your ancestors. Obindi share. Or some here when I am, there are some tree here that are 500 years. Some trees have up to 1,000 years here. Okay, I'm talking to tell you how truth is this. When your network is bad, you go close to those trees, you have full network. When your network is bad, you go under those trees, your network will be so full, very speed, everything. Okay, you know those trees. I want you to understand where I'm going. Foreigner come to your place and tell you that that tree is bad, and go and cut that tree down. And that foreigner that telling you that tree bad, look at how, and that foreigner are the ones who are actually fighting you, killing you indirectly. What makes you believe that that foreigner is telling you the truth? Those things are not bad. Those things actually protect you. But those foreigners see those things as obstacle to their evil. They want to commit against you. So what did they do? They will deceive you into seeing those things as bad, seeing those things as evil, seeing those things as fetish, then deceive you into attacking those things. And when you attack those things, you are destroying your foundation. Those things represent your ancestors. Some of those trees are where when you are sleeping at night, your fathers, your mothers, who are your ancestors, those your bloodline that give birth to reach your turn. They are all your parents. They never hate you. They never do any evil against you. The love they have for you is love they still have. When you are sleeping, there are the angels that will come and guide you when you are sleeping to forbid external spirit for bringing sickness against you, from bringing evil to attack their children. They are the one who watch over you when you are sleeping. They are the angels. No other angels from Yoruba land. that will come and protect you in your land. It's the same angels from your bloodline, from your ancestors, those through which Chukwokike created you and brought you into this world. From the same bloodline, you have your own angels. Yes, that is why they say, when you know your father, you know your ancestors. When you know your ancestors, you know Chukwokike, the creator of the universe. They gave you life. Through them, you come to this world. Anybody telling you that you will know Chukwokike, the creator of the universe, outside them, through other channel, that person is your worst enemy. What do I say? Put me anywhere. That person is your worst enemy. He's deceiving you. You cannot, unless you force your father to have a son. Unless you force your father to have a son, that means you believe that. But that channel through which the creator of the universe created you and he brought you into this world, give you life, you cannot say you know that creator, another channel. It's through them you know creator. So when you are claiming you know God, you are godly, but you are not in good time with your ancestors, you are deceiving yourself. That person who is telling you to attack you, to do things that will make you to be enemy to your ancestors, that person is actually attacking your foundation. Okay? Anything that represents your ancestors, that you hold sacred in your land, unless that thing is actually causing not good for your generation, then you can change it. How do you change it? You come together yourself. If there's anything or any cultural heritage or any cultural festival, any cultural practice that you don't like in your generation, you deem it not favorable in your generation, what do? How will you change it? You can change it by also coming together and agreeing together. Majority agree. You change it by yourself, by also calling your fathers, telling them that this one, no, this our generation will not like them. Oh, I beg, not gonna change. I want to change it. Then you tell them the one you want to change or you want to remove it. They will accept it. They're your father. It's different than you come. Somebody come from outside. The person just come, tell you that this thing is not good. It's not good. You accept it. It is urinating on the grave of your ancestors. It is an insult to your ancestors. It is an attack on your foundation. That is how you attack your foundation. Okay? Anything that represents your ancestral symbol, like what Soludo is doing. Soludo, I think that some people who don't know think that Soludo is supporting them. Whether you're a Christian or whether you're Jewish or whether you're traditional, Soludo is working against you. Soludo is working against. It's being used by our common enemies. Let's reflect back. Before the amalgamation of the fraudulent union called Nigeria, Britain and they have been trying to penetrate our land. They are doing everything humanly possible to penetrate our land, and they were not. They couldn't. That was why I told you they sent many spies. They sent many spies that came. One of them that I saw the article came when he was giving report. He was telling them that these people, the Biafra land was a fast Igbo land. He said these people, they are so united. They are so hardworking. They are so dedicated in worship of their gods. They are so organized. They are so dedicated in worship of their God. So organized. No criminality, no beggar. In fact, they leave their doors open. Remember, they tell you that live under trees. I don't know whether trees have doors. I want you to learn that land. They're so organized. No criminality, no beggar. In a society that no criminality, no beggar. Are you imagine how good is that society? After he gave all this report, what did he do? He suggested two things for them. Remember, he said they are so dedicated in worship of their God. Then after he made suggestion, he said for them to succeed in their agenda, they have to introduce to them outdated Western education. Outdated. This is how he put it. Yes, that education where you only memorize. You cannot critically think and innovate something. Remember, our fathers, their education is belief in creativity, innovation and creativity. They invented many things that we supposed to be upgrading. From generation, we upgrading, instead of allowing it to diminish. But we abandon those things to diminish. So they introduced outdated Western education and divert your mind, divert you from the right thing, from that foundation laid by your ancestors. Then he said again, introduce to them outdated Western education and fake religion. Yes, you heard me. That was a few years later came the missionaries that came with a good spell. They came to our people and cast a good spell. The etymology of gospel is good spell. So that is what I want to take from that place. So having seen those things, how you were also were united, how they were dedicated in worship of their gods, that no criminality, no beggar, nobody, no raping of a human being, no going after somebody's wife, no stealing, no all those crimes, because the way they structured the system and everything were working smoothly. Okay, that is not where you steal, you destroy evidence. Nobody need to see you whether you steal. Just that the the system, the arrow postal will fish you out. You don't need whether somebody see you or whether you destroy evidence. So so all this system is after they came to destroy those things, attack it, and bring you what's it called? They tell you, forgive your enemy, forgive. When you sin, the land will punish you according to what you sin, and they give justice to he who deserves justice, without looking whether you are poor, whether you are rich, whether you are short, whether you are tall, whether you are this, whether you are that. As long as you deserve justice, justice will be given to you. So when all these things is happening, when the person come and begin to tell you that those things that are working for you is fetish, is bad. Okay, I agree that is bad. But the person did not destroy it, those things that he says is bad. He did not burn it, he did not throw it into Atlantic Ocean. But he carried those things and go and put in their own museum, in their own land. That means the person so love you so much. He love you so much, he take the evil from your land and go and put his own land. I don't know who is killing who here. Okay? And you subscribing to those things, you are attacking your foundation. Okay? Allowing the person to be telling you that those things coming to where you have Obi in this year. For example, now, if your parents give you land now, that land, you inherited that land for your parents, you build it, you build house there, build anything there. You did not name it after your parents, either your father or your mother. You go and name it after your neighbors or your friends' parents. I don't know how you how you feel as a parent, or whether when you hear that something you give to your son or daughter, you build it, maybe you build hospital there, maybe you build anything there, and name it after. He did not name it after you. Or even if you name it after a hero in that land that everybody respects, that one is different. But nobody worthy, your parents is not worthy of naming, or anybody in your family, but you go and name it after someone else. I don't know how you see it. That is urinating on the grave of your ancestors. Remember, Obi is that place. Obi in this shade there. You remove that Obi in this shade and you build something there. You build and name it after another person somewhere. So nobody qualified to be sent in your own land. So let us understand. Okay? All these things is urinating on the grave of your ancestors. You are attacking your foundation. Okay? And when your foundation is being attacked, your spiritual protection is becoming weak. Let's understand this. Nobody no other person that speak about you, that intercede for you, that speak for you spiritually outside your bloodline. What dies in the spirit? In the spirit world, you have in this year. Not everybody made it to be in this year. In this year are the saints, those you call saints. Not everybody that died made it to be in this year. Those in this year, they are the people that the way you have it in the world, they have slaves in the world, they have the advocate, they have everything that they see the way it function in real life, also is in the spirit world. Okay, and we all agree that spirit control the physical. Everything that they did not allow to happen in the spirit can never allow happen in the physical. And who are those that will allow that? Those your fathers, your parents, your bloodline, those people that you carry their blood, those your progenitors, those your ancestors. Put me anywhere in this world. No ancestor that does not connect to you, that they don't have their blood, they don't nothing connect, that will ever protect you spiritually. They have nothing to do with you. That is the where our people have misled. Okay. Anybody that speak about you, that sit for you to the creator of the universe, are those deities that represent certain things. Some deities represent blessings, have a good harvest, represent some represent longevity, some represent different things. Okay, they are the one who goes to the Okike to bring those blessings to come and distribute to you. Okay, so in all these things, when the enemy come and begin to deceive you into attacking those things, into doing things amiss, into doing things wrongly, you are attacking your foundation, but you are not, you don't know. So when they tell you 100 years, the 100 years they structure the system to stay, they use that 100 years in order to, before that 100 years, they might have destroyed you spiritually and physically. If you think that for Fulani to come to our land to rape our women, kill our people, share blood in our land and go scot-free, that is because they are powerful, then think again. It's because that the spiritual protection, those who are supposed to stop those things spiritually, they have turned their back on us because we have discredited them. We have discredited our land. We have destroyed the things that that's sacred in our land, the things that represent our ancestors. We have actually destroyed those things, have actually urinated on their grave. That is why they allow those things to happen. If they have fought and said no to those things, it can never manifest in the physical. That is why those who are supposed to speak, to fight for you, they become enablers. They become enablers. Okay? They become enabler of the enemies, committing atrocities, disrupting our land. For example, today in farmland where you farm, is not a place you can rape woman. It can share blood and go to farm in the same place again without cleansing, doing some cleansing. Remember one thing I want you to remember before I round off on this. Who are the people used by these invaders? Who are the warrant chiefs? Who are those who are the people that made up of those warrant chiefs? When the enemy come to your land, they go after the criminals. They select the criminals, those who are criminal among you. They use them to achieve their evil. The same thing they're doing today. Remember, when the enemy came, Ekume fought them and dealt with them, destroyed them. What did they do? They go, those people who committed crime, if wish, the pattern of punishment of those who commit crime in our land remain the best today to me. It remains the best. Why in their land, some are stoning to death, some are sentencing to life imprisonment, some are using something to electric or to I know how would I put it, to tie their neck and the electrocution or whatever they do it, the way they punish their offenders. But that time in our land, the highest punishment is banishment. Some of those people that time offended the land. Some majority offended because the iron technology invented by our ancestors, they put embargo on it not to be used as a weapon against anybody. But some violated it. Some, one thing or the other, they were banished. That is their own sentence. Some will serve 7 years, they come back and do some cleansing. They will allow back into the society. Some will be handed over to the gods. That is their punishment. Nobody will be killed. So what did the enemy do? The enemy go and begin to select those people. They begin to select those people. And also they deceive other people so who soil their hands. They begin to, those who not supposed to be sentenced, they sentence them and begin to corrupt, they put them into corrupting their mind. Some of them begin to do what is not needed. So what did they do? They gather those people in Ugut and begin to train them, to pollute their mind, to turn their mind against the people. There are the warrant chiefs that begin to molest our women that led to the Aba women riot, that led to that uprising that they call Aba women riot. Because these warrant chiefs, they are the people who committed crime against the land. They turn back, begin to use them to molest our women. These warrant chiefs, they are the same people whom the enemy used. They put them in the leadership positions. Okay? They use them. I want you to know, those who offended the land, they did not do what they're supposed to do. And the enemy used them to continue to control the people. The genocidal war. The genocidal war and after genocidal war, they are the same lineage, the people that sabotaged that war. They are what you see today. The saboteurs you see today, majority are from that same line. You see, so we must, many things has to be done. And for us to retrace our steps and kill from the right foundation. The foundation laid by our ancestors are progressive foundation, united foundation, humanistic life value foundation. The foundation that we can never, if we follow, we can never go astray. But we fail to follow that foundation, we deviated. Tell me, those who invented those things, discover all we're eating today, they made many breakthrough in farming, many breakthrough in a scientific innovation, and iron melting. Go and look at those artifacts. Some of them have, according to archaeologists, some of them lasted 150,000 years, some 200,000 years. Those who were able to do such thing in that Stone Age, think about it. If you follow that foundation, by now, are we not going to build an airplane? Those who can do operation, surgery, and that place heal within 2 days, with herbal remedy, with all those things. We have different specialists in the medical field, in our traditional medical field, different specialists. If we have started to upgrade where they stopped, where are we going to be today? I want to, when you're talking about native doctor, please minus those witch doctors, those doctors of Nsinaja. They are not among. They are like doctors who invented Ebola and the coronavirus. They are the same category. Okay, they are not doctors. They are the ones Soludo is showing you. You think that they are the people going after. Why going to desecrate your land? Going to attack what make you connected to your ancestors. So what connect your foundation? Those things that symbols that represent your ancestors. You begin to attack those things because they think that whenever they throw the bomb will not explode. Who are those people pushing you to do so? Our common enemy, those who want us destroyed. Do you think that those things are bad? Then those who want you destroyed will be going to attack those things. That is common sense. Okay? Those things actually you are protecting you spiritually. They are the reason they have not exterminated you. They are the reason they have not swallowed you. So after destroying those things, if you did not stand up firm to say no to those things, if you support them foolishly, those things will abandon you and will destroy you physically. Okay? As we agree that spiritual control is physical. So my people, I just want to stop here briefly. All I want you to take home here is this. Anybody who attack your ancestral symbol, things that represent your ancestors, that is not harmless to you, that's harmless to you. Those things you were born, they tell you that people forbid this, you forbid this. Dare you not, don't go and destroy it. Don't go and attack it. Don't go and say you want to do otherwise. When you are doing that, you are attacking your foundation. Those things that represent your ancestors, anybody that pushes you to attack those things is attacking your foundation. Okay? And what is furtherance of your foundation? Your foundation is your spiritual position. A thing that make you put you in cordial relationship with your ancestors. And when you destroy those things, you are actually in enmity with your ancestors. So that is your spiritual protection. Your spiritual protection is no longer active. So you are now vulnerable. And that is how so you are vulnerable physically. That is why you see Fulani doing what they're doing today. It's not because they are powerful, but because you have destroyed things that protect you spiritually. You have actually united on the grave of your ancestors. Okay? When somebody come and destroy Indishie and build cathedral there, it did not name it after that Indishie. It did not name it after an Indishie, but it named it another people's ancestors. What kind of insult is that? The insult is too much. Even you, can you accept it? I ask you parents again, the children you born today, suddenly they change their name, change their tongue, the language they speak, they change their cultural practice. Whether you are alive or dead, will you be happy? The answer is no. So continue to amend for certain things. Don't look anybody face, okay? Because now that you are facing existential threats, those people, they are not there to protect you. Go mend your way. Those who are protecting you, who are capable of protecting you, those who are important to you, those who are there for you, amend your way. Make your relationship with them to be cordial. You will see difference. You will see that you have actually gone astray all the while. And those people who are pushing you to doing those things, they are your worst enemy. Anybody who will deprive you of anything, not activate that spirit of unity when necessary, that person and that thing is your worst enemy. Anybody who will make you to be in enmity with your ancestors or anything to attack what represents your ancestors is your worst enemy. And nobody will leave their land to bring you something that will benefit you. You know, presently, Ibrahim Traore is in Russia seeking for some things, some help from Russia government. Russia did not come to their land to bring it to them. Russia did not come to Burkina Faso, but rather he went there presenting their needs, their request, what they need for Russia to help them to achieve. That is what you do when you need something good for. You go to the person who owns it, not the person bringing it to you. That thing they bring to you, no matter how they present it, whether good or whether by force or by persuasion, the end is destruction. Food for thought. Thank you for having me. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much, my people. This is not my word, but word from our great ancestors. Make use of it if you deem it worthwhile. Otherwise, do otherwise.